Yes, Mr. Vadera.
For the last 4 years, I've been meeting Husain nearly every month. And when I talk to him about returning to India, I mean, I can see his moist eyes. I can see that he's dying to come here. I mean, what you are saying that he's...
But who's stopping him? Who's stopping MF Husain? Mr. Vadera, who's stopping MF Husain from coming back to India? The police protection is being offered. The Home Minister has offered his personal guarantee.
If Anjali is saying...
Yes.
Look, Rajdeep, Anjali is saying that Neha has received 87 hate mails. You can imagine the kind of number of hate mails Husain would have received. I mean, he has received mails to the extent that one finger of his is worth 10 lakhs of rupees, and so on and so forth. I don't want to repeat that. But you know what it is.
Nalin Kohli, the bottom line, don't you think at the end of the day, Husain must be seen as a great artist? The world recognizes him as that. Why should a marginal group decide how India must locate MF Husain? Shouldn't he be located as a great artist rather than as someone whose paintings are going to be torn down, who cannot come back to his own country?
See, a couple of things, Rajdeep. I think, when you ask that question, and also as Anjali ji is doing it, I think there's a presumption that you believe that the BJP is behind this. I think I said it right at the beginning of the program, and I'm repeating it, that the BJP does not... Madam, you're entitled to your views, but just let me finish. The point I was making is that the BJP does not...
Please let me say this.
Yes. May I just finish my point, please? You are free to add to it. The BJP does not support violence in any form. We are saying it, and certainly we are not. But the question I raised in the beginning is a fundamental
question.
There's
violence in the mind.
It involves the religious...
Nalin Kohli, there's physical violence and violence of the mind.
Where are we saying that we... But where are we saying that we are supporting it in any way?
I have to intervene here,
the parties do not.
Okay, Anjali Menon, final word.
Yes. Okay, how did this controversy first arise? The BJP put out a pamphlet which was authored by Mr. D.P. Sinha, which was ideologue of the BJP, and one artist who has really let down the artist community, Raghu Vyas. Between them, they put out a pamphlet, an illustrated pamphlet, which was circulated all over India to create this hate feeling against Husain. So don't ever claim that it wasn't the BJP behind it. The politicization of the whole issue
I'm going back to the
was done by the BJP.
Okay, let's not make this at the end of the day.
The fundamental point, again, I'm coming back to Rajdeep, and I have to insist on this again and again. When it involves the sensibilities of a religion, particularly, you have to be very careful, because religion is an extremely personal area. It's a matter of faith of billions.
Okay.
So you just don't, go in there and portray somebody. There are close to 1 billion people who respect Lakshmi in a particular form. They can respect Ganesh in a particular form, Durga in a particular form. And Mr. MF Husain,
these are not the million people who had seen any painting of Husain's.
Okay. He has to be careful. Yes, ma'am. And also, I have to point out that these very billion people do not really have anything to do with the art that's going there, because they are lost in their daily earning of livelihood, and they depend on God for that sustenance of hope.
Okay,
so you can't just run them down in the name of artistic freedom.
And they depend on propaganda to tell them that they have been hurt.
Okay,
certainly not. They don't depend on propaganda.
Anjali Menon, Nalin Kohli,
they did.
Certainly.
At the end of the day, Mr. Vadera, the fact is Husain's paintings are back. Whether we approve of his paintings or not, surely we cannot disapprove of the fact that MF Husain must rank as one of the country's finest artists. And a new generation of Indians must get a chance at least to see the paintings of the great artists. Thank you all very much for joining us here on India at 9.